Alright, what's up, worldwide family? Welcome back to the channel. Jimmy Flipping Deals. Oh my goodness, the last 24 hours, it's been pretty darn decent, I should say. I will say, I just now said it. So, there we go. Welcome back to the channel. In case you didn't know, I'm a part-time reseller that makes it a full-time occupation. Now, I still hold down a day job too. And moving along, this is the vlog on my channel. My tire's going a little wonky. Oh well. It doesn't matter. Oh, there are no big deals. All right, so last 24 hours, found a ton of clothing. Not bad. Found a ton of clothing. Some of the stuff, not great sellers. I mean, no clothing. Let's be honest. No clothing is a fast sell. You know, you get. What am I trying to say? You get two ways of doing clothing, right? And I guess two things of doing everything. You get all the money and you got to wait for it, or you get some of the money and it goes quicker. Still, desperation and clothing do not mix. It is a long hold, so to speak. I have sports bras from a year ago. I bought a lot of 80. And I still have probably 30 of them left. Now that being said, I'm already into the profit on them, and they're still selling. I've sold 3 this month, but the price is slowly dropping too, so that has a little bit to do with it. Inflation's also going up, so things are more expensive. Resellers, if the one school of thought is with inflation we raise our prices, I just slow down on markdowns. I don't really mess with them. I let inflation bring my thought of what value is to what the customers, where those align, where convenience meets value for the customer. That's when the sale happens. So yeah, I've just been slowing down on the markdowns, and as inflation rises, they buy where the price is right, competitive with the market, and so far that's worked real well for me. Anyway, like I said, I'm already into the money on those particular ones. I bought a lot of stuff that, when I buy 50 or 100 of them, it takes me a better part of a year or more to even break even, So for a lot of people, that's not the right play. But for me, it works. So at any rate, I know that it's just this road. Let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can drive. We are high tech up in here. For those that don't know, and for those that do know where this is about to go. So, equalize. Beautiful. All right. No, but for the first time since it slowed down, after Christmas, I have a full 27-gallon tote going out. Actually, it was full to the top. I did take one out that's UPS, because UPS is already cycled today. I'm on my day off. This is all post office run, so it's not quite a 27-gallon tote here, but I'm just saying, leaving out of the house today, 27-gallon tote full of stuff for this small part-time reseller that's absolutely phenomenal for a day's take in February, late February, coming into March. Things are picking up. I don't know if the tax dollars are what is being inserted into the market that's allowing people to pick up buying again, or whether or not it has just been enough time since Christmas spending where people are getting on top of things again. Let's see if I can. Okay. I don't know, but I don't care. I mean, it's nice to be able to anticipate, if you have that knowledge, what you can do next year, how to do it. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk them. We ain't walking away. We ain't running. We ain't doing that. We ain't running nothing but our mouth. Other than that, we're making deals. Woo! All right, so everything held together there. We're good. I'm heading to my dad's today. He needs some supplies, so I got to hook him up with that. For those that don't know, he is doing an assisted living thing in another neighboring town. So he definitely needs a connection to the outside world to be able to get the things that he needs in his daily life to make him feel human. And I'm grateful that I have the ability and to do that, right? So that's super cool for me. I'm not saying that about any, whatever. It's cool for me. Like, there was times in my life, in all honesty, that I could not have served that purpose, right? I don't really go into past or anything else, but I just there was times in my life I couldn't serve that purpose, and I'm happy to do that. In all honesty, it's rewarding for me. So let me see, where am I? Like I said, big haul yesterday. Forget right at. Hold on, I can do the math. A little over 150 units, various SKUs. A lot of them repeatable, multi-SKU counts, whatever. Now, yesterday when I started, as it always does, I open up the first bag and I've got to list the one item that's in the bag that's that barcode or SKU, whatever. And then comes up on the next one, it's something completely different. So I only get, 4 or 5 down the road. And then the time that it takes that I'm going, man, this clothing is not worth doing. And one-offs like that, it absolutely wouldn't be, in all honesty, with the degree of what I do with the pictures and the descriptions and all of that. I don't necessarily, there's a lot of people that list faster than me, and I understand sales and numbers game, but I also believe that I'm building a brand, that people can trust and that people will lean towards, rather than the no-name that they used one time because they were a hair cheaper. With me, they know what they're getting. They can easily see it. I think returns are less. I believe I'm doing it the right way for me. There's other ways of doing it that people, I hear people listing 50 or 100 things in a day. That's definitely not me. However, like I said, the first few bags, it's like, man, I'm not getting anywhere. But at the same time, as I unload this car, I have 20 and 30 of the same product, and that's where it adds up. Because, I may only be making $4 a piece, but if I got 20 or 30, then that listing actually made me, $60 to $80 off of it. So for me, it's worth taking a few more minutes to make the pictures just outstanding, to brand them, to watermark them, to put the full manufacturer's descriptions, all that stuff in there. For me, that's worth it. And I believe long term, I believe it's a winning combination. But yeah, although I didn't make it very far in the listing process today, that will come about as I get the repeats. Have several shirts going out today from last week's haul, which makes it nice. Makes me, I knew I was doing the right thing when I bought them, but there's always a second guess factor. The left and right brain not necessarily agreeing with each other, because in me is still a guy that doesn't have any money. That started this business originally deciding to allocate, and all in total, before I say this, all in total, my first year, I threw in about $3,000. But it was like $20 or $50 at a time that I'll, and I can't buy $4 or $5 products that are the same, because if it don't sell, then I'm out $20, right? I mean, so I need to buy 4 different products. That way, hopefully, the law of averages, 3 out of 4 will sell. I'll make money on the 3 out of 4, and I can cover the loss on the 1. Like, it was really, really tight starting out, and I know that a lot of people start out the same way. I'm definitely not looking down on that. What I'm saying is that, part of my brain is still that guy that doesn't have any money, and then, now when I go in on a daily basis and spend, $300, $400, $500 on a daily basis to buy new stuff, part of me says, what the heck are you doing? You know, I mean, really, and I hope next year that $300, $400, $500 on a daily basis seems like small potatoes, just like the $20 does this year. I really, really hope that I can go, man, I can't even believe I was worried about deals like that, you know. Long story short, you know, those shirts, when I spent the $500 or $600, whatever it was, over a day and a half in a few different stores to buy the about 600. You know, part of me was like, I can't believe you just spent that money on these shirts. What if they don't sell? What if, you know, what if the market crashes? What if you get stuck with them? You know, what do you need with I don't know, 50, 75, I forget what the count of Western shirts are when you're not even into Western shirts. Like, you see me on my off days, it's like t-shirts, right? Again, for everybody's got a style. That one doesn't necessarily fit into mine. I was thinking the other day, though, while I was doing them, I think yesterday, I opened one up and I was like, you know, that's a nice shirt. So who knows? Maybe it isn't my style. At any rate, you know, not typically. Let's just put it that way. There was a time that I did more of the flannels and stuff, you know, and the Western shirts kind of have that look. Different, but kind of similar. Maybe that's why I thought, you know, that's a nice shirt, other than over and above what I'm used to wearing. But that's neither here nor there. I totally missed my exit. We're gonna swing around to the post office, but mail's already ran out the other place today. It's later in the day. I woke up and I had some packages to do this morning. I had 3 from last night since it's my day off. I got tired. Well, to tell you the truth, I came in despite my best efforts. While I'm making coffee, I took a nap, and then I put 7, 8 orders together, and then I took another nap, and then I put another couple orders together, and then I went to sleep. Like, I'm, you know, when my body needs sleep, it just does. And most of the week I go on 3 and 4 hours. You know, if I had to look just at my days off, I think maybe there's something wrong. But long story short, if I can go the rest of the week with 3 and 4 hours sleep, then come the evening of my day off, if I'm tired, there's a reason for it. And I do work extremely hard. Well, there's other people that work physically harder, but, you know, I do lift, you know, 75, 100 pounds, 200 pounds on a regular basis during the day. So, you know, it's just, it's part of it. And like I say, there's a lot of people, I'm sure, that do much more than me, but I do work hard for a living in my day job. And then I come home and throw totes at night for giggles. Let's see. All right. I was able, just able to pull out 3 totes worth of stuff out of the car today to make room for more stuff. Didn't catalog it, but I was able to pull it out. You know, hey, if and when I ever run out of money or run out of space, are we turning? We are turning. All right. Run out of space or run out of money, then it might become a focal point to process the uncatalogued merchandise. But as it sits right now, I know there's resellers out there right now that are doing RA, retail arbitrage, like me, and and people I look up to, that I've learned a lot of what I know, and they're in the store because they don't deal with some of the things that I do. Everybody's got a different niche, but they're coming out with like $30 worth of stuff, and I'm spending what I'm spending in stores. My business is still thriving, and it is on a long hold scenario, but those long holds do pay off all the same. And just like anything, if you can get enough long terms, if you can get the bankroll up where the long terms are constantly clicking, you know, money I spent 15 months ago is still returning 150% profit today on the items as they sell, you know, and that's just a beautiful, beautiful thing for me. I know it does stop completely at times, and for that is the reason for the surplus, because I will just keep working the surplus until I get it done. And the more I can list, the more I can sell. The more I sell, the more I can list. And it's like a cycle, similar to other things that I used to do in life, but I don't do those things anymore because they didn't give me a hit. Other than that, guys, that is it for the day. I'm not going to talk your ear all the way to my dad's. I do appreciate you watching. If you got any questions, you got any comments, if you want to hear anything, if you want to see anything, let me know. I'll holler at y'all later. All right, bye.